The natural conversation with the customer actually just cuts down to one thing, and that's practicing your listening skills to begin with, because if you're not listening, you're not able to respond appropriately. Using llama, answering appropriately, guiding the conversation along the directions that the customer prefers, but in a timely fashion. You can still keep it personable. You can still keep it personal.
The things I like to do to sound more natural is pretend that I'm actually talking to the person as opposed to reading a script or looking at the screen. I try and visualize the person in my head that I'm talking to, so it's more like I'm sitting across the table from them. Also, it helps to know what you're talking about. The more familiar you are with what you're discussing, the more natural you can sound. I also try to use a lot of inflection in my voice to emphasize certain words to get the point across without sounding like I'm just reading a script in a monotone voice.
Well, in terms of like blood banks, since we can freestyle a little bit, since I know the script, once you get really good with it, you know how it's going to go. You can say the same thing with different words. Like pretend you're actually talking to someone, a live person. It's much easier to think of it when you're actually thinking of talking to a live person. So if you know what you're supposed to say with a little inflection and pretend you're actually talking to someone. That really makes a big difference.